Some taught you that strength equals silence, that bravery equals being a good actor. But acting exhausts the soul. You were not made to be a stage. You were made to be a sanctuary. Sanctuaries have altars for offerings and basins for washing and lamps that burn through the dark watch. I am the one who tends those lamps. I am the one who brings water to the basin and warmth to the altar. When you cry here, you are not breaking. You are being gently disassembled so what was braced by fear can be rebuilt by love. Sobs are not storms to me. They are baptisms that rinse the lies from your skin. I will not let you drown in them. I stoop and hold your head above the flood until you remember how to breathe. There are old verdicts that wake with you and stand at the foot of your bed, listing reasons to stay small. They speak in the legalese of shame and the statistics of regret. Bring them into the light of my presence. I do not hold court to humiliate you. I hold court to set you free. I will show you which sentences are true and require clean repentance, and which are distortions that deserve dismissal. I am not interested in punishing you into holiness. I am committed to loving you into wholeness. You can cry while we sort the papers. I have time. I am not impatient with your pace. I speak to your body with tenderness. You have carried alertness like armor, shoulders high, jaw locked, breath short. Let me coach your posture into trust. Drop the shoulders. Let gravity be a friend again. Unclench the jaw that has kept so many words from escaping. Place both feet on the ground and remember that earth remembers you kindly. Breathe in this sentence. I am safe with God. Breathe out this one. I do not have to hurry to be held. The nervous system is a faithful servant that has worked too long without a Sabbath. Give it one here. If tears come while you breathe, let them. I am not counting against you. I am counting for you. You thought that if you cried, you would never stop. That is fear speaking through a megaphone. I am not inviting you into endless weeping. I am inviting you into honest release. Emotion is not an enemy to be exiled. It is energy to be shepherded. I will show you how to set a chair for your sorrow and a chair for your anger and a chair for your fear. And I will sit at the head of the table. We will let each speak in turn without letting any of them become king. I am king here, and where I am king, tears are citizens with rights and boundaries, not tyrants with whips. Some of your tears belong to unburied grief, losses you minimized to keep functioning. Let me officiate the funerals you skipped. We will name what died, we will honor what was good, and we will release what cannot return. I will place in your hands not replacement but resurrection hope, a confidence that love is stronger than death, and that nothing surrendered to me stays wasted. Other tears belong to tiredness you did not honor. Rest is not a prize for finishing. It is provision for continuing. In my presence, naps are spiritual, walks are prayer, water is sacrament. Receive them without argument. You ask, what if crying makes me softer and the world eats soft people? Hear me. Soft is not the opposite of strong. Soft is the opposite of brittle. Brittle breaks, soft bends and returns. I am making you resilient, not armored. I am clothing you in gentleness that cannot be bullied, in humility that cannot be baited, in joy that cannot be blackmailed. These garments fit better when the body beneath them is not pretending. Tears tailor courage to your true size. Courage that ignores tears becomes cruelty to the self. Courage that honors tears becomes kindness with a spine. I attend to your private places, the sink where you fold into quiet, the car where traffic becomes a confessional, the hallway where you pause because going back or going forward both cost more than you planned. I am there. I trace mercy on the doorframe when you pass through and write blessing on the pillow where your head finally rests. I am not asking you to cry on cue. I am promising you can cry on contact. Contact with truth, with beauty, with grief, with laughter that surprised you. When the well opens, do not cap it with embarrassment. Let it flow for a minute. I will not waste a drop. There are some who could not hold you without making your pain about themselves. Forgive them. but do not let their clumsiness become your compass. I am the safe place. I can hold your story without needing to be the hero. I can hold your anger without needing to be defended against it. I can hold your confusion without demanding an immediate conclusion. The truest friends I send will do likewise. I am forming a company around you that can sit on the floor when answers are late and say nothing except, "We are here." At the soft center of this message, I ask a small kindness. If this whisper is giving your soul permission to breathe, please like, comment, share, and subscribe so that others who need a safe place to cry can find this too. Your one action might become the handkerchief someone else didn't know they were allowed to carry. Return with me to the practical, where comfort becomes practice and not only poetry. First, schedule small compassion. Put 10-minute rooms of mercy into your day. A walk without a device, a cup of water sipped slowly, a psalm read aloud as if your bones had ears. Second, narrate accurately. When the ache rises, say, "This is grief," or "This is fear," instead of "This is failure." Names matter. Right names reduce panic. Third, ask for help before you hate your limits. Limits are the fences that keep the garden from turning back into wilderness. I planted them with love. I bless your home to become a refuge that does not punish tears. May your entryway carry welcome rather than assessments. May your table remember laughter as medicine and still make room for silence as stitching. May your hallway become a corridor of forgiveness where apologies arrive early and shame leaves quickly. May your bedroom hold sleep that is trust, not escape. I assign angelic company to your windows, the way gardeners set trellises, so peace can climb where anxiety used to. Let the walls learn a softer echo because my presence stays. You worry that if you soften, you will be taken advantage of. I will teach you boundaries that are firm and kind. You do not have to explain them to earn permission to keep them. You do not have to choose between compassion and clarity. You can be both water and wall. When you say no from a place I healed, it will be clean. When you say yes from a heart I rested, it will be trustworthy. Tears have a way of rinsing motives, so decisions taste less like fear and more like freedom. I am addressing the memory that returns in the dark with pictures you did not ask to see. I do not accuse you for being triggered. I accompany you through it. When the images arrive, invite me into the frame. Let me stand between you and the scene. Let me speak to the younger you with words the room never supplied. Let me walk you out and close the door whose hinges were never meant to revolve. This is not fantasy. It is sanctified imagination yielding its power to redemption. If tears come as we walk, good. They are washing the hallway. We will not slip. I am steady. You will know healing has deepened when tears no longer terrify you. They will visit, but they will not dominate. They will pass through like honest weather. After the rain, you will notice details again. The scent of soap, the pattern of leaves on the sidewalk, the timbre of a friend's voice when they say your name without agenda. Attention is a flower that blooms after storms. You will begin to tend small joys without suspicion. You will laugh without checking the room's permission. You will rest without apologizing to your to-do list. This is the arithmetic of grace. What you release in tears returns as capacity. Practice gentleness with your timeline. Healing is not linear, it is layered. Some days you will feel fluent in hope, other days you will stutter. Neither day defines you. I do. Do not grade yourself by speed. Learn the cadence of the unhurried strong. Keep the company of people who don't rush your soul to make them comfortable. When you need to deflect a demand, say, "Not today," and let heaven applaud the wisdom of that sentence. I am not disappointed by your need to pause. I am delighted by your refusal to pretend. I bless your work, paid and unpaid, public and hidden. May your leadership be a canopy where others can breathe. May your craft become a window where light chooses to linger. May your labor stop at the edge of your calling so your identity does not have to rescue your image. And when you are tired, stop before you are empty. I did not design you to burn out to prove you care. I designed you to burn clean so others are warmed, not charred. Tears help keep the flame honest. Now listen to the benediction I lay across your shoulders like a warm garment. You are not fragile for feeling. You are faithful for bringing what you feel to the one who can hold it. You are not behind for needing to cry. You are brave for choosing the room where crying heals rather than harms. You are not unspiritual for waking at 3 a.m. You are accompanied. I walk the perimeter of your night with a lamp that does not go out. I keep watch while you sleep. I keep guard while you mend. And when morning returns and you rise slow, I will be here saying again what I began with. You can cry in my presence, you always could. And afterward we will rise and walk, lighter, truer, together.